Na karibu tena mpenzi mtazamaji, tuendelee na sehemu yetu ya pili na mwisho ya Citizen Extra awamu ya Kiswahili. Tulikuwa tunazungumza hapa studioni na Joy Mdivo. Joy, kuna watu ambao hawajajipata katika list ya kwanza ya rais katika baraza la mawaziri. Tayari kumeanza kuwa na manunguniko kutoka kwa jamii yao na watu wao na wapambe wao. Manake wajua Swahili wanasema mpanda jaa hula na wakwao. Sasa kwanza list hiyo ambayo imetolewa na rais, wewe imekushangaza?
Kwa upande mmoja ndio umenishangaza, manake hata kama tunajua ni list ya kwanza, kutopatikana mwanamke hata mmoja kwangu mimi ilikuwa jambo la kushangaza, kwa sababu tunajua kwamba ni jambo tumekuwa tukizungumzia. Heri tufuate katiba, tunataka wanawake pia wapate nafasi. Kwa hivyo kutokuwa na mwanamke hata mmoja kwangu mimi naona ni jambo ambalo linatushangaza. Lakini ukiangalia wale ambao wamepewa nafasi ya pili, pengine kuna mmoja au wawili ambao unaweza kujiuliza ni vipi, lakini wale wengine unaona utendakazi wao, jinsi ambavyo walichangamkia kazi, na unaweza kuona kwamba pia kuna kujaribu pia kuingiza watu wapya ambao kule walikotoka wameleta pia uzoefu mwingi. Ukiona kama gavana wa Marsabit ama yule alikuwa senator wa John Munyas, unaona ni watu ambao ni wanasiasa lakini pia wana uzoefu. Si wanasiasa ambao walibobea kwa vitu vingi katika kunyamaza, lakini ni watu ambao walikuwa na ushawishi mkubwa. Mwenyezi namjua pia katika siasa za Ford Kenya kuanzia kitambo. Kwa hivyo unaona pia anajaribu kutafuta watu katika mirengo ambayo si ya Jubilee kabisa, anajaribu kutafuta watu kila mahali kuwaleta katika baraza. Kwa hivyo ni kitu ambacho kama mimi nikiulizwa naona ni kama alikuwa anajaribu kuona haya, shikeni hiyo nione mtafanya nini na information hii. Kwa hivyo pia ni kujaribu kuona pia Wakenya watachangamkia vipi jambo ambalo alofanya.
Rais amesema wazi kwamba kuna mawaziri ambao watasalia na amewataja.
Naam.
Tunatarajia pengine tuone mawaziri wengine ambao walikuwa katika serikali hii ambao hawako katika orodha ya kwanza ambao tutawaona pengine wakirudi. Sitashangaa kwa sababu naona kwamba tuseme kama mtu kama CS Amina ni mtu ambaye kwa utendakazi hakuna mtu ambaye anaweza kuwa na ushawishi kwamba hakufanya jukumu lake na hata akazidisha, kwa maana tumeona kuna conferences kubwa ambazo amezileta nchini. Alafu pia alijaribu kutafuta kazi katika Africa Union ambalo linaonyesha kwamba ana utenda kazi si mzuri tu, lakini ushawishi hata katika continent. Mtu kama huyo kwangu mimi singeshangaa nikiona kwamba amerudishwa katika baraza la mawaziri. Lakini pia kama simuoni pia sitashangaa, kwa sababu unaweza kujua kwamba vile Speaker Kagushi amesema tu sasa, si baraza la mawaziri tu, kuna ambassadors, kuna nyadhifa katika United Nations, katika Africa Union. Kuna nafasi nyingi ambazo zinahitaji Wakenya walobobea kutumwa humo. Na kama tunaona Amina alijaribu kutafuta nyadhifa katika Africa Union, pengine amelenga mahali juu na ameshawasiliana na rais akamwambia, by the way, ningefurahi sana kama utanipa nafasi ama utanisupport pande huu. Kwa hivyo ni jambo ambalo sisi tunadhania tu. Lakini najua kwamba rais si mtu ambaye hajui sheria mwanzo. Kwa hivyo natumai nitaona wanawake angalau 8, lakini 10 pengine ndo itanifurahisha. Na pia kwenda mbele tunataka pia tuone watu kutoka, maana awamu ya kwanza ya Jubilee waliambiwa kwamba walitegemea sana jamii mbili. Kwa hivyo nafikiri pia rais anajaribu kuvunja hiyo na kusema wacha tutafute watu wa kutoka jamii nyingine ili tusiegemee upande tuseme wa Rift Valley ama wa Central sana. Mtazamaji, nikukumbushe tu kwamba baadaye kidogo tutakuwa tunakwenda katika mkutano ambao utakuwa unafanywa na waziri wa Kawi Mheshimiwa Charles Ketera, ambaye atakuwa anazungumzia kuhusu swala zima la kupanda kwa bei ya nishati katika siku za hivi karibuni. Watu wamekuwa wakilalamikia bili zao za umeme zimekuwa zikija juu. Atakuwa anazungumzia hilo na mambo mengine mengi ambayo yanahusiana na wizara yake. Lakini labda kabla hajaanza kuzungumza, manake naona tayari yuko standby kabisa, Joy, kati ya mawaziri 22 tunatarajia rais ataje mawaziri 22, wanawake watakuwa pengine wangapi? Kisheria wanapaswa kuwa wangapi?
Ukiangalia 22 namba ambayo
about 30 minutes.
Kwa hivyo itabidi kwamba wasipungue 8, maana hawezi kuwa na mtu 7.5. Kwa hivyo wanawake wasipungue 8 kwa mujibu wa sheria.
Tutakata kidogo Joy, labda tuende kule kwa waziri Ketera tusikie ana Apex.
We make am I right? Yes. That DG ERC Rebecca Miano, Kenjen, Dr. Tarus, KPLC, Mishiki, KPLC. Then I think the others, Engineer Kiva, you know Engineer Kiva. Well, we have a short statement, and before I do that, I think being my first day in office today, on the second term, I want to say thanks to the President for having trust on me and giving me the responsibility again to lead the Ministry of Energy. I don't take that for granted, but I believe that it is because of the teamwork with the team whom I'm here with that we were able to do one or two things successfully. But we know the mandate again requires more effort, and that calls upon all of us, the teamwork which we have been having. And I want to promise that we will double our efforts in terms of the running the ministry forward, and we will be open. We want to run the ministry in an open policy whereby we don't hide anything. And I call upon all of us, the media, I mean this is our country, all of us, that we require your support. We cannot say that even if I have my technical team, without the media getting involved, we need your support so that whatever we are doing, you report it objectively. And we are not saying whatever you write, even if it is negative, we will take that as a step forward so that we can rectify than keeping quiet. So we will have an open policy whereby even if you need some more technical consultation so that you understand some of the issues, I will avail myself, the team who are here, they will avail themselves, and I have told them that going forward, they should not be handing over their communication people. Communication people are more or less the same as you. If you need any technical person, if you need anything in the Ministry of Energy, we are there for you. Because through you, you will be able to inform Kenyans and the whole world what exactly we are doing. So I wanted to make those few remarks before I embarked on the issues which are there. Coming to the subject of why we are here today is because of some of the stories which have been appearing in our print media, social media, and everywhere about some of the issues which we thought as a ministry we want to put clarity on some of the issues. So I would like to state that the tariff increment which has been reported in some of the media houses, I want to say it very well that KPLC or RERC or the ministry has no mandate whatsoever to do any tariff increment. The process is the uptake, which is the KPLC or any other, be it pipeline, be it any other company, will apply to ERC, stating why they need a tariff increment. ERC then will have it in the media, in the print media. They will have it gazetted for the public to give views whether they are okay or not. And it's stipulated for a period of how many days? 45 days. That has to be on the media for 45 days. So in our case, there has never been, and if there will be, it will follow the law as stated, as I stated earlier on. So the reports which have been saying that KPLC have done the tariff increment is not true. There are also reports that bills have been electricity bills are being backdated. It's not true. We don't backdate electricity bills. The situation is what we are facing at the moment, at the billing which we have, at December billing, is the billing fluctuation following an upgrade on the billing system by KPLC. For the last about 3 months, beginning July, KPLC went into an upgrade of their billing system, which they are now implementing. They started the implementation December. They are finalizing their implementation by end of this month. That touches on about 2.4 million customers, which are on analog. I want to put it very clear. Customers we have at the moment are 6.4 million. Out of that, 2.4 are on analog meters. There are other customers which are on prepaid, which we have essentially been connecting, which is about 3.9 million. There are other industrial and commercial customers. Those are about 6,000. Those are on smart meters. You don't need anybody to go to the site to read the meters. Most of the big industries now, KPLC can read their meters online on daily basis and on real time, basis. But the other customers, which is majority of us, me included, in our domestic, it cuts across. We have to have somebody. You have been seeing the meter reading people. So out of that, we've had a lot of issues. And if you see the billing, there have been a lot of estimating this month. And then that's why sometimes even people don't receive bills on time, or when they receive bills, some are zero. And then next month, you'll find a different figure. Out of that, KPLC went into a system upgrade to avoid also people who are officers, their staff, let me put it, who may not necessarily visit the premises, but they give just figures because they want to estimate without going necessarily to the premises. KPLC embarked on that, and right now the systems which we're having in the month of December, we have a gadget which all the meter readers must carry, and that gadget works within a radius of 50 meters. So if, let's say, Ministry of Energy, there are several customers who are here, within a radius of meters, that person must be there. So this avoid a staff sitting in the office or having lunch, maybe in Kenyatta Market, and the duty place, I'm just giving that as an example, the duty place is Nyaya House. So if you are supposed to cover Nyaya House and maybe Telecom, the Posta building, and yes, you are in a Kenyatta Market writing bills down, the gadget which we have doesn't allow that. It doesn't work outside the radius of 50 meters. It works only within the radius of 50 meters. So that is essentially the problem which we have seen in some of the bills. Some people are saying this month they have been charged twice the bill, because over 3 months there have been estimation. So right now from December, they are now, people are working. They are getting the actual meter readings. And what we are going to do, because these are analog, way forward is to have all the 2.4 million customers on smart meters. But as we work on that, because the financial implications are there, we are working on that. We want services to be provided on that. So what we are doing is, with the gadgets which we have, there will be an application which will be announced by this month. These things came at the time when we were working, and we thought we should clarify. I don't want to preempt. KPLC will announce within this month an application which all the customers will be given on their cell phone, so that you also as a customer, what you need to do, you just take a photo of the meter which is installed in your house. That meter translates that data to the billing system of KPLC. This is part of the system upgrade and part of the taking care of our customers. That application will be announced in due course by KPLC. But we have also given KPLC a directive from today henceforth. As they work on that, there will be no estimation of meters. You are billed on your actuals, or you are not billed. So that people avoid this backdating. I think when people have been saying, why is it that this month I'm having a bill of 10,000, next month I'm having a bill of negative, and then that fluctuation, our customer must know that my bills are averaging 8,000, so that as you do your budgeting for the whole 1 month or 1 year, you know your consumption of electricity is this much, 10,000. So that they know it very well, and we have given that instructions, and I'll still give that instructions. There will be no estimation of meter reading of the 2.4 customers. It has to be actual. We have the charges now, as they announce those application, that they should know that. However, I want to say this problem, so that it is not that I was checking on the bills of all the 2.4. There are some bills, even when the meter readings, their actual meter readings were done, it became negative, which shows also maybe the person who has been doing has been over billing you. So what KPLC have done in all their banking place where they receive the money, there are senior people who are there from addressing all those issues. And anybody, we call upon any Kenyan who has an issue on any billing, they will go and they will be sorted out, and they will get their rightful billing. So that there should not be any worry. We want to assure Kenyans everything is within management timelines. On the said FCC, which also I saw something on an article on that. I want to say that relatively from the year 2015, when the 280 megawatts of geothermal was introduced, the FCC at that time was about 7 shillings and 22 shillings. 22. It came down to about 2 shillings and 31 cents. So from 2015, it has been relatively within that range of 2 shillings and 30 cents, all the way less than 3 shillings. From about April this year, the fuel costs, or the beginning of not this year, last year, 2017, the fuel cost charge went up from the 2 shillings and 31 cents, 3 shillings, to the current one, 4 shillings and 35 cents per kilowatt hour. The reasons of that is the world crude oil prices went up. If you see at that time it was about 30 shillings per barrel. If you see as we are talking now, it's about 63 shillings per barrel. It went up twice. So hence the FCC went up. Also, one of the units of our carrier, 30 megawatts, as we are talking, is still down. 30 megawatts is still out because a part of it requires some repair. Then we had to ship it outside. It is when are we expecting it? February. By next month we are expecting that unit to be in place. And then the worst thing which happened again last year, the hydrology went down. We had to close Masinga. I think we went with some of you. I don't know whether some of you, we went with some of you. We took a flight to Masinga twice, and you saw that the hydrology went down. We had to close Masinga, which means we are running 50% of our generation mix is hydro. So when that goes down, the only supplement at the moment which runs on a base load is thermal power plants. So the thermal power plants also we had to use some. But the good news is the FCC would have even gone higher than 435. But in August, July, we launched the line, the first 400 kV line, transmission line to Mombasa, which we are now using almost 100 megawatts of geothermal direct to Mombasa. So I want to assure Kenyans that from now henceforth, FCC, these are throughput. we don't, these are money which is paid directly. It is not, it is calculated by ERC, and we maintain the equilibrium, and we set an equilibrium every month. Like now for this month, ERC will announce by 14. They are the ones who will give the figure to KPLC that this month the FCC is likely to be about 4 shillings and 35 cents. When it comes to February now, if the FCC comes down, that will be taken care of by giving the figure, and if there is an overcharge in terms of that, it goes on the recovery. So that has been the case on how to manage a balance in terms of the FCC, so that it doesn't cause a lot of problems in terms of the tariff. Therefore, I want to say that in my conclusion, and going forward, there was a directive by His Excellency the President that we implement the 50% tariff on the commercial and industrial customers. I want to say here that that directive has been implemented beginning 1st of December last year. Customers who are enjoying that benefit will see in their bills this month. I don't want to preempt because already let's wait for that, and then we'll, it's good when the bills are out so that you can charge us accordingly. But I want to say we are very happy that most of the industrial and commercial customers really heeded that the tariff and their work, the time of use tariff, and they moved from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. We've seen so many companies moving their businesses to that time. But we want to say that the catch which we introduced, which is there, is that you have to have consumed to avoid people closing their business, some industries closing daytime and opening at night. We say if you have been, as a company, if you have been using 1,000 units per month, you have to have maintained that 1,000 units per month, and anything over that within the same period attracts 50%. And I want to say what we have seen in so many companies across is people are heading into that, and it is very good. So I don't want to say much. I think I'll open to the questions so that we can end. But we expect to have a press conference within this month so that we can move forward. So, good. I'll start. 1, 2, and okay.
Alex Moni from NTV. My question is a clarification on the real cause of the price inflation on the bills for customers. Is it the fact that the estimation took place and that estimation was much higher, or is it because of the compensation for the upgrade of the system in above?
Let me say that the compensation, there is no compensation for the upgrade. I mean, the upgrade is it is within the budget of KPLC. I mean, we are not saying that because they are upgrading their system, the customers must pay. Already, we are doing even the substation upgrade. We are doing the line. So that is what, under the revenues of KPLC, there are some revenues which will go into the system's improvement. They are getting also funding, which goes into that. So that one, I want to say, the upgrade of the system doesn't affect that. In fact, it enhances it. It works in contrary. It enhances that. What I said earlier on, and I was very clear, and I took time. I said previously when they started working on the system from about July, they were doing a lot of estimation. Now, when the system was now up and running from December, is when they are using it now for taking actual meter readings. So